I do. And we've also got this tonight, if I got it right, is the rollout of the T-shirts, and you have to take the majority of credit or blame for the T-shirts when they show up.
It was a high honor. In fact, we could go, if the crew is awake in the other room, we could actually put on, in a second here, a picture of the T-shirts. And these T-shirts have,
there it is.
There is, I think that is, according to the author, I think that's the front of the shirt, if I recall correctly.
And certainly that's not meant in any negative way.
Oh my goodness, look at the reverse of this thing. Speed trap in the red light district. That's not very complimentary, is it?
But what it means is that Gulf Breeze is unique. I mean, they're standing out by themselves and having red light cameras, which are offensive for a lot of reasons. Because you get snitch letters.
Could we build a big bridge, in our new bridge, build it over the top? You know how sometimes they'll build it over the top of a ghetto or an area that's economically depressed so that there's no hope of it coming back? You could build a bridge right over Gulf Breeze. Just go, and people could drive over the bridge and like toss out a beer can or something. You know, just like hey. Here's what you caused us to build here, as a bridge over your crappy little town. It'd be kind of neat. It'd be kind of a nice thing to do.
And why shouldn't we go through Gulf Breeze just because it's a speed trap?
Well, it just not only a speed trap, but it's like going back to the 50s in terms of the governmental kind of operation of Gulf Breeze. It's very archaic and old-fashioned and very parochial, very protective of their own little fiefdom over there. You know, it's not a bedroom community. This is kind of like a prison near adjacent to the greater metropolitan area of the city.
I mean, I mean, they wouldn't let you buy a house there if you wanted one?
Oh, you
well, maybe not now.
No, not
after all this.
Well, not now. I couldn't buy a house there, and I think if you pass all of their tests of occupancy over there, and I won't go into any more depth about that. It's pretty obvious to everybody who's been through that little town that you might be able to buy.
Listen, if anybody's got enough money to buy a house over there, they'll sell it to you. I wouldn't be all that worried about that.
It's a wonderful place to go to if you like that sort of thing, and some people
I'm sure a lot of our viewers have had the experience that a lot of people I've talked to about the red light cameras heard about. You get a letter in the mail and it says either pay up or snitch on whoever was driving.
We've been through that.
We've been through that.
You took a strong stand against that, and then you folded at the last minute. Yes, it cost me 2 trips to Tallahassee
and a few $100s.
And then you caved.
No, I didn't. I never did cave.
You did.
I refused to accept it. I said, I'm here because I want to be heard about this. We heard. And the hearing examiner was just this great guy, and I really hadn't laid the foundation for anything.
But then
he said, I'll go ahead and take it under advisement. You don't have to pay anything and see what the courts do about this. And I said, I really appreciate that. I'm done with it. I've made my point. I got to make a speech in front of a room full of people, which is always good.
2 trips to Tallahassee.
2 trips.
And a speech.
Yeah.
And then you wrote and paid the ticket.
Yeah,
and thanked them for the cameras.
No, I didn't thank them for the cameras. But everybody involved, the hearing officer, it was just terrific. He was a very fair guy.
Did he apologize for the little city?
No, this wasn't the little city. This was Tallahassee.
Oh, Tallahassee.
The city of Tallahassee has red light cameras.
Oh, they do, yeah. And so Gulf Breeze and Tallahassee are very similar. One's a state capital, and one's something else, whatever it is. And their only similarity apparently is they have red light cameras.